Hello, this is Alexis Den from Southwest High School. I am going to show you guys for March Madness how you can use Canva to make newsletters for your classroom, pamphlets to showcase what goes on in your grade for things like parents' nights, as well as use flyer templates to advertise for events that you may be having in your classroom or in extracurricular activities that you sponsor. So first, I want to show you guys how we can create a newsletter. We're actually going to do it right now, and I'm going to fill in some fluff stuff, but you'll get the idea of how you can make this work. Now, at the secondary level, I like to make things a little bit cleaner and not quite as fun or bubbly, but there are lots of options to make the newsletters that you're using and the templates that you're using really adaptable to lower grade levels, upper grade levels, and even for parents. So I'm going to go with this one as a biology teacher. This one works really well for me. We're going to start our unit on ecology next. So I'm going to make my newsletter for what's going to happen in this unit. I'm going to make up a lot of stuff right now, but we're just going to get at the basics right now. So you can really easily adjust the size, see very clearly what you want to be working on right now. So I'll come up here and I can just put honors biology newsletter, and I can change the font if I want. I can delete anything, very easy to delete things that I don't want. And maybe I'll come in here and I'll talk about ecology and human impacts, which is one of the things that we talk about. So I'll feature maybe a topic that we use, resize things as you would like, very user-friendly. So human activity, we use this acronym called HIPCO. I'm definitely typing C more than I'm supposed to be. Now I want to resize this, so I can just highlight it. I can increase my font size, change my font if I would like. Maybe I want to put something in here in bold, and I can come right in, and now I can put habitat loss. Maybe I want to shrink that down. I'm typing, I see that it's not the size that I want it to be. Habitat loss, invasive species, pollution, population overgrowth, this would be, I can't remember what it is right now, but you can see it's really easy for me to come in here and change these things around. Maybe at this point I realize I don't want it to be bold. Super easy to change these things around to fix the size at whatever I want to make it more appropriate for what I'm trying to do. So I can give them a look ahead of what they're going to be doing. I can talk about a mini field trip that we're going to be having when I type correctly. I can talk here, increase the font a little bit. I'll put that we are on March 3rd. We will be taking a walking field trip to the river on campus. It's really easy for me to come in and change all of the text here, but not just the text. If I wanted to change these images, I can do that very easily as well. Let's say I want to replace this image right here. Well, I can just click on the trash, delete image. The grid is going to stay there. So this is going to give me a frame. I can even change the frame if I would like, but for now, let's stick with the basics. Frames are down here if you want to get a little bit more adventurous. Let's say I just want a picture of the woods. If I Google that under, or search that under elements, it'll give me photos, graphics. I can even do videos if I want to make this a virtual newsletter. But I'm going to select just one of these photos. And when I snap it here, it's automatically going to crop down to whatever size I want it to be. And I can manipulate all of these elements. I can change these. Let's say I really do want to change the shape of the frame here. I go back to elements. If I click on it, it goes backwards from whatever I searched. And I keep going down. I've got these frames. So I want to delete this one. And let's say I want to choose this guy right here. I can come in, I can drop it, I can resize it very easily, make it fit where I want. You can have it overlap. You can have it all be separate and staggered so that everything fits really neatly. And let's say, because we're talking about ecology, I want to show animals, ocean animals, perhaps. Whatever I want, I can choose, like I said, photos or videos. If I have a video that works, maybe I want to pull a shark in. I can drop that image of the shark there, give them a little idea of what we'll be looking at in this unit, or you can do it for an event that you have coming up, or I'm the prom sponsor. Maybe I want to get information out about the fundraisers we have coming up for prom in the next month. That's something that's really easy to do with these templates. And like I said, you can really adapt to any grade level. If I want to go back and search for more of the newsletters, if my internet goes a little faster. There's even a special search for education newsletters. It usually pops up, or classroom newsletters, really easy. I can be more specific. It's already going to have some sections that are pretty much tailor-made to what I'm looking for, right? This week, reminders, upcoming events, after school activities. You can really easily manipulate those into being whatever you want. Change the color palette if you would like. Customize it. However, I want to come in here. Maybe I don't want to use blue. Maybe I want to go with orange or purple or something like that. To change background colors, I just select whatever element I'm working on. And I can click right here where it says background color. And whatever I select, it's going to automatically change that background. I can do that with pretty much all of these backgrounds, not the elements so much. So if I wanted to change anything here, that would be a little more challenging. It depends on the element you've chosen, but it's still incredibly adaptable and easy to use. Just to give you an idea of some of the things that I have used this to create, we have some tabs here I need to get to. Oh no. So let's say I want to look at this tab. This was a brochure that we customized for our Passport to Success, so people could see what we are doing in our biology course. And all we really did was we took our information from our syllabus, we formatted it to fit this setup, and it was really user-friendly. It was very helpful to parents. They were able to get an idea of what we are looking for from the students. Not only that, but I also use this to create lots of flyers. Like I said, prom sponsor. So this was originally a template. I inserted a little more elements. I changed around some of the graphics so that they knew what we're selling. We're selling hot cocoa bombs. This was around Christmas time. We had some matchmaking that we did and around Valentine's Day. So here was our flyer. This one didn't come from a template. I was able to add in all of these elements from scratch, choose my background color, choose the graphics, able to add QR codes in, links if I wanted to send this out digitally. It's super user-friendly. And it's just so versatile. If you get more adventurous with your use of Canva, you can really branch out and you can make it super adaptable to pretty much whatever you want to use it for. And I use it all the time. My students have started to use it. My junior officers use it and they love it. While not everything that we have available to us as teachers is available to the students, they still have a lot of freedom and they have the ability to create from scratch. So whatever they can possibly think of, they can do using this tool. And it's one of the reasons that I love it so much. And I hope that you enjoy that and that you learned a lot and you can take it back and use it in your classroom and extracurricular activities.